God, I am so sorry. I hope this doesn't affect what I'm on info. Okay. I think I'm back because the live isn't okay. I think I'm back now because it froze for a second and I was like, okay. So hopefully it. I forgot to take one of my earpieces out. But anyway, hello, welcome. I am Flower God and I'm here to do a collective tarot reading for you all this evening. Sorry that you hear my fan. I've been really enjoying it lately. Feels real good on my skin. Sorry for the loud noise. I'm winding down also for bed. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to begin like a little prayer before we begin. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading. It is not a personal. However, if you would like a personal, you can email me at selfcarehoneyshop@gmail.com. Um, I would like to petition my angels, my spirit guides, and ancestors, and I would like to ask God to help me be able to read these cards effectively, clearly, and concisely for my collective. If we have anyone here that clicks on this video that is here to deceive, that is here to sway the reading, or to cast evil eye upon myself or my viewers, or to bully or to harass, may their eyes be blinded, may their voices become mute and their ears become deaf. Ma'a Kali will come do so swiftly to make them see their ways as others would see it too. As we walk through the belly of the beast, we are all here to learn and gain introspection on the tarot. So, Ashe, here we go. Hope you guys are doing well this evening. Three of Wands. We got the Three of Wands. Okay, not bad starting out, but I think someone's kind of making some sort of preparations to be able to receive something. Not quite sure what you're waiting to receive on. Like you could also even feel like you're about to embark on something. To be quite honest, you might be even waiting. I also get that you're waiting to someone's waiting to hear from someone as well about an opportunity. Yeah. You also might be thinking about kind of like broadening whatever horizons that you've been thinking about lately. Like you could be trying to get into new hobbies as well. Hi, we're good. But for whatever reason, these kind of like popped out. Normally I wouldn't take these or this much, but they said go ahead and take it for whatever reason. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the High Priestess in reverse. So apparently, I don't know if you have like a water sign that has been kind of either you are a water sign or someone else is a water sign. They have been trying to move chess pieces when the other player isn't looking type of energy. Um, some someone is trying to make sure that you are misunderstood within something. I don't know why somebody would. Okay, if you get a hunch that someone has like done something but you have no proof, most likely you're probably gonna get some sort of a crazy truth, and it's gonna come from somebody that you didn't expect it to come from. King of Swords as well. This person, if they might be a father, they could possibly even be someone that is like a boss or something like this. Know I don't know if it's because it's giving me like the expression that someone is feeling like they're waiting for something to come in, but it's not going to come in exactly when they want it to, just because someone else kind of like screwed something up for them along the way. Don't get me wrong. I feel like whatever this is coming in anyway. Is just that like kind of maybe sort of expect like maybe a little hitch, but like the spirit is saying, don't um don't get your feathers all bunched up about it, because it's meant to make you that way. Um, yeah, we have the Six of Cups. This is somebody that this is a situation or someone that you've known for quite some time. You know what to expect. It's almost like they want you to like rely on the fact that like you know what to expect from this person, this individual, this situation, and so like it shouldn't be a big deal when something happens, because once it does happen, you're gonna put two and two together. You're gonna be like, oh, so you did this, or like, oh, you said that. Okay, so like, mm, type of energy. It's all right. It's all right. They're expecting to cause some sort of a heartbreak. They want you to, someone want, I don't know who you pissed off, but they're expecting you to feel like some sort of like a heartbreaker loss because of this. Um, Whoever this is trying to cash in on your emotional pain to like prove some sort of a weird point that isn't really a point if they're the one that has solicited or tried to solicit such feelings and like try to coax it out of you, because to be quite honest, if someone did this to them, they would be ready to burn the whole building down type of energy. This person does, okay, yeah, someone is, you might, okay, if you broke up with somebody because you're trying to get your money on, or you're trying to do whatever that you got to do, they could be crying over you. Sorry. I'm sorry, I got off from work not long ago. But yeah, someone is like, you're not even worried about this, and someone also might be like delving themselves or throwing themselves into work so they don't have to worry about the whatever emotional like uproar that Spirit is saying. Spirit, oh my god, I hate saying this because like I am such a music head. Um, I just got two things at once. It was saying how don't be listening to music, or like if you're like in a sad state, you're going through a breakup or something like that, don't be listening to sad music. It's just going to amplify that feeling. You don't want to feel that way. You don't want to dwell on those, and music is a great way to do that. um, think of it in the form of meditation. They don't want you to meditate on it, they just want you to feel it and notice it, and then let those feelings pass as if you are a third person. But and the other thing that I got with it is this song by Active Child. It's one of my favorite songs. It's called Hanging On by Active Child. And that's what started playing when I looked in my mind. That's the song that started playing when it was like Crying Over You with the Three of Swords. Someone is very upset that you guys are no longer a thing, or that you're not giving them any play. I don't want to say even, I don't even want to make it sound like something as trivial as just attention. Like someone just is really sad that they don't have you in their life anymore, and they feel like you're hustling and you're trying to get to your back, and you're waiting for better days and better things to come along, and that those better things don't really include them, or not the fact that it doesn't include them, it's just that they can't be there with you. Like they're not one of those things that make your life better type of energy. Oh, that's sad. It's so sad. Let's get some more from What's the Tea, and then we'll hop to the Rosebell Oracle and see. Okay, okay. So this person, um, it's either you or this person. It could be both of you. I'm also getting that you guys know mutual people too. That's for, uh, that's for a small group. I'm not gonna say a specific person because there's a couple of groups that have friends or like know or people that know that you guys are together. You like have your own separate relationships with friends, but you got some karmic friends. Um, you can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, type of deal. So this could also have played a big role into why things have not kicked off with this person is because of a karmic friend, or I don't know if you let this person go, or if someone is still around you who is kind of trying to manipulate a situation that doesn't really have anything to do with them type of energy, and that's really sad. And you know the crazy part about it is that people do shit like this every day, and it's because they're fucking miserable. They don't like their own situations, and so if they see someone that possibly could be in a better situation than they are, they see something that someone else has that they feel like they want for themselves, they'll sabotage it. And so like I would watch out who you're telling your business to. I would make sure your person isn't really telling your business, or hopefully that they're not. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So you could possibly be getting some good things coming your way. Like I see that the universe is like, putting together like this pretty cool care package for you to be able to um, just, I don't, just a cherry on the top of the situation. You could possibly even be, I think you could also be traveling somewhere as well. Like it's coming to a point where you're gonna get this no matter what. This good fortune, like it's fine. Like even though we had like a little hitch earlier, or we were saying that someone was like actively trying to do something to you, this is what you're going to get, and it is in your favor. Some like I think also that someone has a loved one on the other side. And when I mean loved one, I can be ancestor. You don't even necessarily have to have someone close to you die or anything like that. This could be an ancestor also that has decided to take you under their wings, an angel, a spirit guided entity that is helping like this coming to fruition for you. Yeah. That's very nice. They're specifically assisting this. Um, what is this again? The Eight of Cups. And this is probably going to come after you have to decide that you are going to, pull back from the situation and like leave it where it is. Someone's calling it good. You might feel kind of disappointed also before you get to this point. I'm not quite sure what it is. It might be the situation that I was talking about beforehand where this raggedy ass wanted to come and do some underhanded shit because they're living a pretty roachy lifestyle, and they feel like you should be living that too, and you're not going to because it's not in the cards for you to do that. Like It's just not. Even though you have to decide, like, hey, like, I'm not okay about the situation. I have to kind of go away from it. Like, I don't see how this is going to help me, and maybe I need to remove myself, or it's okay. It, it's just fine. We can have some. This could also have something to do with the Taurus too. Yeah, Pisces. I'm seeing Pisces. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Like with the Rosabelle, what we got was a love. Number 29 is love. So you could, this might be one of the things that is in your little care package that Spirit is putting in for you. That is very, very nice. What else do we got from the Rosabelle that kind of came out? Table. Okay. This is one of the ones I wasn't quite sure of because this is a new deck for me, a new Oracle deck. So I want to look at my little. It has like a PDF guide that you got with it. I kind of wish they would have made like a little booklet, but like I kind of understand because it's an indie deck and it's not like a super, well-known deck like that. Let's see. This was number 30 with table. I'm still learning this deck, so bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, so it's saying that you could also be having a lot of external activities um, on the outside of this love situation as well. It means that this love situation also is going to be like in balanced relationships. It's going to be equal. You're going to be having a lot of enjoyable encounters with this person or whoever is coming in with these loves. You can be going to parties, also doing some even outdoor activities with in the realm of love, which is really nice. Um, yeah, it's kind of like a party, like a Three of Cups type of energy, also too. Not like low key. That's what I'm getting from it. But yeah, yeah. It says even if we're reading this like in like a loving or like a sexual manner or whatever with your new love, you guys with the table will have awesome sexual compatibility. For sure, for sure. It's kind of like giving Leo, Sun, and Jupiter, where everything's big and expansive and bright and just like happy and children, butt naked babies, you know, flailing around in the freaking pastures, waving their flags and like throwing candy everywhere. Like it's happiness, and so that's saying that you're gonna have a pretty good time. And also, we got passion. So this is very nice. That's very nice with your outside energies of love coming in. That universe is putting this wonderful little care package in the wheel of fortune for you. I am so happy for you. I would love this. This is so nice. Um, yeah, these are the cards you want when we're talking about having a really nice relationship. With the table, I'm going to show you. Sorry. In passion with the rose. Someone could also want to give you flowers if that's your thing. I know flowers are not everyone's thing, but like I absolutely love the thought of someone giving a piece of earth to someone else that I don't know, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a little old terrible romantic, but I love flowers. Of course, because flower, of course. But yeah, like love gardens, all that other stuff. But that's very very nice. Um, what did peek out of the Roseville Oracle deck earlier was maliciousness. So, and I just feel like it's coming from It's kind of like an external energy. It's this external energy that keeps looking in on you and trying to see how they can like finagle their way through into a situation that has absolutely nothing to do with them. It would normally not have anything to do with them, which is why they have to, you know, put the Lego blocks together to figure out how to fuck this up for somebody else. Um, Another card that you drew was wisdom. Let's look for wisdom, number 42. Number 42 could also be significant. Owls could be very significant to you. You might have had a possible recent, I don't like saying this, but you could possibly also have had a recent death in the family, maybe, or of a friend or someone that was very close. Um, let's see what wisdom says, because this is a new deck, of course. I just have to keep reminding everybody this is a new deck. I don't know all the cards, you know, verbatim yet. But okay, so you might, before all this comes to a head, you might be engaging in a little bit of alone time, some solitude. This is kind of almost like it's telling me, sort of like a hermity card. Um, they're also saying that with that whole situation with the maliciousness, that kind of, I didn't pull out the card, but it did flip out. I just shoved it back in there. I feel like that's sort of like an underlying energy compared to, in this it's disguised as not as the lover. It's not the lover that's being malicious. It's disguised through some sort of friendship. The spirit is asking that you be very that you're going to have to hone in on how to tune into your intuition when it comes to these things. If something doesn't feel right, someone says something and doesn't smell right, it's the energy that is coming off of them. It's not you. A lot of people, when things like people say things like, "Oh, like why do they always do that in their mind? Like, why do they always say that to me?" It's because there's some undercurrent within that. Like, most people, like, huh, I hate being that person because it really puts a damper on everyone's kind of like morale, it seems, or at least people who are not that attuned to their intuition. 75% of what people joke about has some sort of fucking truth to it, or like a reason why they said it, you know what I mean? It has some sort of validity in their own minds. And so when we open our third eye and we're looking at what people say and kind of like reading between the lines, you know, even you're going to pick up on something. It's going to feel a certain way because it was meant to feel a certain way on another wavelength. A lot of people don't like to speak plainly because it means that they would have to take accountability plainly. Like they would have to get karma or like a instant repercussion of someone snapping back or someone saying, "Hey, this isn't okay," or "Hey, why'd you do this?" or da da da, if that person is confrontational. So like you don't have to be that way. If that's not your style, that's not your style, that's fine. But at the same time, you don't have to subject yourself to it because people try to get away with a lot of stuff. You know, that whole like work email thing, like how do I say fuck off in um a nice way, but only a way that doesn't get HR involved type of thing. Um yeah, they're saying please have temperance because right now with this person they don't have none. It did come out in reverse. Um Somebody needs to kind of they need to readjust how they think about what someone says to them because they come off as a giving soul with the Six of Pentacles. This is what it looks like. This is what someone looks like. But the crazy part about it is that someone feels like it is their justice to be of a higher stature than someone else. It is um they live in like imbalance. You know what I mean? Like they live in this way and they think that it's how things are supposed to be. This is the hierarchy mindset that somebody has against someone else, which is why they do this weird shit that someone's trying to like come in between two friends, a position, a person, two people, someone obtaining some sort of status, someone obtaining money, even understanding from another person. Someone also could be there is someone out there that drinks a lot. They drink so much and they think that it's not a bad thing because, like, let's say your job, let's say you live in a state that allows marijuana consumption, but your job is like, hell no. Like, this person will go and drink themselves to redness under the table every fucking night, and they confuse themselves or they gaslight themselves and they're thinking, oh, this is okay. Like, no one can test if, you know, that I'm an alcoholic. Like, it's fine for me to have it. Like, they make excuses for themselves, and it's fine if that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. You're grown or whatever. But when it comes to the point where you are making rash decisions against other people because you have a problem, um, and you're trying to make yourself seem like you're just this do-gooder, like it's disgusting. It's really nasty work, and that's the type of person, whoever this is, that's trying to kind of get in between two people, or I'm like, or just trying to like fudge up some situation for you. Like, I go on somewhere, there ain't nothing like a hating asshole, and somebody feels like they know something, and with the Ace of Swords, and they're gonna come and tell you the truth, and they don't give a damn how you feel about it. It might not even be this fucking weirdo that's like, they have some sort of like addiction and this weird hierarchy mindset against you or what you do in your situation. You're going to be able to understand clearly, like, the stance of where this person is coming from. The person that's coming from, like, you're going to be able to see things like so clearly. Even the person that's coming to tell you some stuff about, like, you're going to be like, oh, so like, how do you know this? Did they feel comfortable enough to say this to you? Like it's everyone's actions, like, you're going to be so, this is just almost like last night's reading where everything was, someone is so fine-tuned within their intuition, they're able to see clearly the things that they were not able to see beforehand. Someone might, like, you might even be talking to somebody too. This is, I kind of witnessed this too. This has happened to me as of recent, but they're saying that I need to mention this. Someone, they're quiet, but a lot of it is because they're under the influence, like they're drunk. Like, someone might be like, you know, like, I used to have a friend that was from China, and I know that I was watching K-dramas, and I know that, like, with certain ethnicities, like maybe Asians, like, when they drink a whole lot, or, you know, the blood gets rushing and stuff, and they start to turn red. It's just easy to tell with, like, certain ethnicities and, you know, that sort of thing. I just see that some, like, whenever she would drink or whatever, get drunk, she just turned bright red. And I just see someone, like, they're quiet, they don't really say too much, but a lot of the time, like, they're just, like, fucking red, and they're kind of, like, flabbergasted when they talk half the time, and so, like, they are, like, they're swimming. There's someone had to pour the vodka in their iced coffee to get through the morning, and, you know, like, they gotta feel like it's a problem before they can actually take the first step to do something about it. I'm not laughing at anybody who is, I'm just saying, like, this person knows that they have a problem, but, like, it's to the point where they're just like, I know I have a problem and I just don't give a damn type of energy. And this might even be someone external to, I don't know why I'm talking about alcoholism right now. Someone have a big drinking problem. Someone feel like someone might even get into, okay, so we have the Justice, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. So this is something that is weighing heavy on somebody to probably either come and tell you or like to fix their problem. I'm not quite sure, because there's a couple of people that are in a situation where they feel like they can't, they're just maxed out. They're maxed out. The emotional bandwidth is not there. Someone's finances could possibly even be affected because they've been working so damn hard at work, and someone is like really penny pinching, but they're having to deal with even possible like legal issues. They're worried. Someone's worried about. Someone's also worried about like what the law or how some kind of they told me to say it, conviction or some sort. Someone has something to do with someone's worried about paying restitution as well for something that they did. This might even be somebody the person who liked to drink a lot, possibly. Okay, I'm not gonna pull any cards on. Let's get like a couple of Roosevelt, or we'll do 2 more tarot and then a couple of Roosevelt on top of that, and then we'll call it a night, because that was like, it's a lot. I'm telling you, someone's having issues making decisions based on like while they're inebriated. We got the Page of Swords with the Sun, so yeah, someone sees that you are definitely in your element. You could be also dealing with the Leo. This could be a very, very positive time for you. Someone could be learning this about you as of the moment. Your mental state could be in a very, very good expansive state right now, which is great, because that means that you're going to be able to hone in on your intuition and be able to like create the things that, you know, would help you. 19 or 1 and 9 could be a significant numbers where you could be a life path 1 or a life path 9. Someone's trying to learn why you're in such a great mood as well. It's kind of weird because it's this fucking weird encroaching ass energy that has all these questions, as like you're not like some fucking demon or something. Like, why are you happy? Why can't someone experience any other emotion than whatever that you feel that this person is assigned to? Like, is someone not a fucking human being? Like, I don't understand this. Someone needs to grow the fuck up. Like, I just feel like there's some sort of a, like, some intrusive energy that is, like, asking questions like, why this, why that, blah, blah, blah. Like, why are you asking questions to begin with? Shut the fuck up. Like, basically. Yeah. yeah, with family, this could be a family member also. You can be focusing on your family and your stability and closing up a home and making everything really nice. You're probably having really good familial times. You could be going out to dinner. You could be shopping with your family members as well. We still got nest house, so you might be focusing on like a home or a house with your family. I kind of want to see what this house is, what is house on here in specific, so I can learn this card, because I'm pretty sure that it has another meaning. The number 16 be of significance to you. You could be a life path 1 or 6. Okay, so there might be something that you're wanting to protect about yourself. Someone could also be wanting to protect their family member. You might be using your instincts on something that hits really close to home to you. This could even be a person. Sorry, I'm trying to hold back. Alright, I'm just trying to hold back the 10. I'm like spent. I'm sorry, I'm so spent. But I was like, no, I gotta get up here, I gotta do a video. I have to do this video. I wanted to do it anyway. I was just extra tired from work today, but yes, let's see. You're someone's dealing with a lot of home stuff, situation. You could even have a family member that's kind of wanting to understand how you tick and how you work, or a family member that's wanting, don't get me wrong, it's not like people just inherently understand people just because they share the same bloodline. It's not true. People have there's different people in our family, different family members, different personalities. Some people are, not like others, and just because you share either the same mother or the father, or you share the same household, still doesn't mean you actually know, a person really. People normally only let you see what they want to on the outside or like on the surface level. And so someone could really be delving deep and kind of meditating on who you are as a person and what you've conveyed to them. And this could be a family member that's just wanting to understand you a little bit better so they can communicate with you better. And that's pretty awesome, because this person's actually wanting to learn you. And that's very rare for another human being. It's rare in certain households for a person to, like, not everybody gets that. For someone to want to understand instead of, just saying whatever, just, speaking to be heard, and not really getting answers and whatnot. This person, they want to be able to communicate with you in the best way possible, so that you don't feel left out, or that you actually feel like a person. Because as someone who grew up in a household with boomers, who seriously, children are to be seen, not to be heard type of energies, which a lot of Black households, from a certain period of time, it's like that. This is, I would take this as a blessing. There's someone that has been very closed off, very private, and this family member just wants to understand. And so let that floodgate open up, because you're going to have they're saying a good friend indeed. Even though this person's a family member, they're also going to be a great confidant and a great friend. This could be a mother, this could be a sister, this could be an aunt. this is also, this is giving like aunt, uncle, or something like that too. Even someone's parent that had been estranged for quite some time. Yeah. So, it's more, probably more feminine than anything. A feminine that's trying to like understand another. So, what I'm going to do, let's get a less vampire oracle card for that little situation with the weirdo in your new love, is how you should, what you should understand about the situation and how to proceed, or just at least what to look out for, you know. Let's see what we got. Sorry for the low energy level. Free will. They said free will. Okay. Let's do the free will. Free will, sovereignty, independence, and free spirit. The number 23, you could be a life path 2 or 3. You could be around the age of 23 as well. I don't think that's one that I remember ever drawing, so I'm going to read free will. Because I like to learn my decks. But just so you know, this is the Les Vampires Oracle deck, and so it speaks from the perspective of a vampire speaking to a human. So that is the context of this. So it says the Les Vampires speak. One of the ironies of the vampiric life is that many of us who have become this unnatural yet very much alive creature did not choose to become this way. We were turned, created, transformed, and often against our will. And so we wish to speak to you through this card through the sacred nature of free will. To speak of consent. There are those who walk among you who many call witches, and within their laws is which one to do with the consent and consciousness that must come from the casting of a spell. This casting that we do, this spell of the most ancient kind, must be carried out with consent, or because of circumstances that impel this information. Your free will and the free will of others is sacred. If one is taken and transformed, a dreadful bond is created in which must be paid for, much more often with pain. For to transgress the wishes of another is against the laws. Oh, we have developed to keep us from falling too deeply into an abyss of depravity and cruelty. If you have had something occur against your will, you will feel something of your soul's vitality draining from you. For the soul needs its blood, its chi, its, I don't know what that is, NWYFRE. Oh, don't know what that says, but that's a new word for me. I'm going to have to look that up and we'll talk about it. I'll probably post it in the community section so people know what I'm talking about. Prana 2. It may be unseen, but the angels can glimpse of it. As those with you in a preternatural sight. Free will is as sacred as the sacrament of the church, and to you this is very important at present. If one has stolen fragments of your soul through the imposition of their will upon your own, strengthen your will at this time. Do not go with the flow, as they say, for this is an energy imposed by culture or by another soul who loves to have the energy of those who follow them at their disposal. So this could also be this person that I was talking about earlier that was trying to impose their will on yours. They were trying to manipulate a situation to go in the favor that they wanted to go versus what God had planned it to go. Against the free will of everyone involved. So the blessing in this is that
You know that to do something against the free will of another, to withhold or to connive, to take from another what they need to make a full decision is kind of a sin. And when one steals this right from another, a bond is developed between the two. Perhaps not immediately, but a reckoning will be made and a debt will be paid. You are considering how best to respect this right while achieving what it is you wish for in this lifetime. Simply respect this law and all that comes to you will bring great blessings. So, they're saying if you can respect others' free will, you'll get what you need as of your own. The curse in this, it says, the negativity that is created, that there is a deliberate and thought out interference with free will of another is not to be taken lightly. And of this we say, be prepared for the link that comes, and the day in the court of energy that will suddenly tug at you. Do as you will, as the wise sages say, but harm ye none. Something will be taken, but do it for selfish reasons, for the delight in thwarting another's will, manipulate and deceive, and it will haunt you as surely as any ghoul in a decaying corpse yard. Do not allow this taint to become yours. Yikes. So it says, working with this card, remind yourself of your own dreams and desires, the purpose that has asked to be expressed through you. Activate your ability to say yes and no without guilt, without fear. It is safe and easy for you to express and act upon your free will. So yeah, we can't be harming other people. We can't be manipulative to try to get our way. That's what the person's going to have to understand. And when they understand that they can't put people in their place because they're not a soul to put people in their places. Like they're not God. They're not God. This person is trying to play God, and it's just not gonna happen. So they can look forward to a link being formed and it not going exactly how they thought it was going to go. And it's going to have a special twist and not in their favor. So, thank you for clicking on this video. I am so glad that you have come and spent even the most smallest fraction of time with me. I really do appreciate that. Please like and thumbs up the video if anything I said made any sort of sense to you. And if you're looking for a reading and you kind of want to patron one, you can go into the links down below in the description and email me at selfcarehoneyshop@gmail.com. I am FLOWERDEITY, and I will see you all very, very soon. Peace.